Good morning, traders. Here's Rick Majors at Opteck.com. This is our daily morning briefing. Now, starting off last week, we had wonderful results with our NFP. Just to bring you guys up to date here, let's go back for a second to what happened last week. Friday was a very eventful day. We had some nice changes market price-wise. The dollar took a very, very nice gain in strength. And it looks like we're looking at really a good future for them this month especially. Europe as well has made some strides, and the same thing with the pound. In general, both of those currencies are looking to be having a bit of a rough month ahead of them, I believe, as they try to maintain their overall growth. So you're going to have a lot of volatility there. This is really a great period to start looking at trading currencies if you haven't already. The US dollar itself is looking to be making progressive gains. That means that we should be seeing things happening more consistently now in terms of their larger movements by the day-by-day period. We want to speculate, obviously, that the dollar is just going to get better and better and better, but we'll see how that goes with US policy. Looking a little bit at the commodity market as well, gold took a bit of a dive on Friday. So what we're really looking for now is actually for it to go down further. But recent news in regards to China, first of all, who is responding to events like with what has happened in Ukraine, has been raising demand, and that will give an interest to investors to rally and raise the market price up a little bit further to keep it from falling. There is a very, very vested interest in worldwide gold investors to keep the market price up, because if it goes down anywhere below, let's say, about $1,100, it will not be profitable to sell gold. All right, and that means selling it in order to be produced into jewelry. It is a raw material to be put into technological devices. Doesn't matter what. What we're actually working with here is literally a problem of, if the lack of interest continues and people stop viewing gold as an investment device, we will lose a multi-billion-dollar industry along with it just from the sales alone. The mining and production of it has a cost to it, and if it costs more for them to produce it than it does to sell it, then they will be operating literally at a loss, and then we will simply have another debt-ridden industry that globally governments will have to somehow accommodate in order to keep it from going out of business completely. So I wouldn't be surprised if the gold price went down further. All right. In fact, I'm kind of hoping it does, just to maintain stability. But in the end, it looks like it's beginning to develop itself a little bit of a long-term pattern. I mean, the drop that we saw during last year was the longest decline we've seen in the price in about 3 years. All right. When you have something like that, it means that there's really going to be a new environment opening up for the commodity. Will we see it regain its price movements up to $1,700, $1,800, $1,900. Those were peaks as far as I'm concerned, just like when you usually bump off of a resistance line. Those are those final stretches which you usually don't see it get to all the time. I think it might be a while before we see that. Is it completely possible? Yes, of course. Now, coming up towards what we want to look for today, you're going to have that volatility from last week. You're going to have the dollar, the euro, the pound, gold, silver, and you also have a very large number of stocks. You want to look at Facebook, Apple, Tesla's been in the news recently as well. Keep an eye out for these things. What's really important to look at here, however, is that we have no major economic events today. Now, this is just like last week, but we have a very large amount of volatility rolling over from the previous week. All right, there will be liquidity. There will be interest in trading. Most of what we're really having today is we actually have an FOMC meeting. We have a Eurogroup meeting. So you're going to have things happening throughout the day that are going to be very interesting. Now, looking more towards the evening, everything like that, we might see a little bit of a slowdown in the American market. This is just a pre-warning, so in case any of you are coming on and you see that the market's not moving, the European market and the Asian market might be our best bets today, but the U.S. market still holds plenty of potential in it. What I'm looking at really is to look for some nice pattern trading today, longer trades, end-of-day trades, for instance, if we're not going to have too many major market event disruptions in our daily movements, then taking end-of-day trades is going to be a very great decision today, because it's going to be a lot easier to have your analysis keep in place with what's actually going on in the market. Now, looking at the days to come, again, Tuesday is going to be a nice day. You got a couple of market events coming around here, especially during the Asian and European times, and a nice little amount of things happening as well during the American time. Wednesday and Thursday, a little less eventful than last week, but still it's more or less steady from what we're seeing. So I'm expecting some very nice things to happen this week. It'll be a little bit of a less intensive week than last week, so we should be starting off on the right foot. Now, if any of you have any questions, you're more than welcome to contact me directly via email at rick.majors@opteck.com or via Skype at rick.majors.opteck. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you here every single day for a new update on the market. My name's Rick Majors, and thanks for listening in at Opteck.com. Have a nice day.